Poland is a country located in Central Europe. The country has a population of about 38.5 million. It is the sixth most populous country among the 28 members of the European Union. After a series of war and conflicts in Europe and with Soviet Union, and after the revolutions of 1989, Poland established itself as a presidential democratic republic. Nowadays, Poland is a developed country. It is the sixth largest economy by GDP in the EU. The country is in a group of high-income economy with high standards of living, education, and economic freedom.
That somehow you belong to this.
I asked Polish ambassador to Thailand, Waldemar Dubaniowski.
This is the very nice Polish tree.
I began by asking him bilateral relations between Thailand and Poland. With the Thai-Poland diplomatic relations, it officially began on 1972.
Yeah.
But actually it can be traced back to King Rama V of Thailand when he visited Poland.
His Majesty King Rama V had a chance to visit Poland. He even wrote the letter that he liked the place when he was staying in Warsaw. It was a very nice park, palace surrounded by the green area that many Thai people knew that King Rama V had a chance visiting Poland. King Rama VI, he had a chance to study in UK. He wrote his dissertation about Poland. So it means that somehow King Rama VI must have been those days to some extent fascinated about the Polish politics, Polish position. So even back then, in the past, you can find some sort of tracks which leads to the conclusion that those days the good relation between Poland and Thailand already began. This is the truly symbol of Poland.
A remarkable sculpture in the embassy is Chopin, wrote by renowned Polish composer and pianist in his era. During 1810 to 1849 of his life, he was described as a poetic genius based on a professional technique that was without equal in his generation.
The place when King Rama V stayed those days during his visit to Poland, it is the place which is called Łazienki Park, and in this place nowadays there is a very nice Chopin monument, and in summer every second Sunday there is the piano concert piano recital taking place in this park. So I'm pretty sure that somehow if you are going to visit Łazienki Park, you can imagine that couple of hundred years ago, it was one of the Thai king who had the chance of visiting this beautiful park, and maybe even those days he could have a chance to listen to Chopin's music.
What do you think is the strong ingredient of success of Poland in the past 50 years to build up a country?
I know this is the combination of different factors. First of all, definitely we are very hardworking. The people in Poland belong to one of the most ambitious and most hardworking people in the world. Sometimes I remember that a lot of people used to work 10-12 hours a day, but they knew and they believe that it will pay them off. And indeed, they could have a chance to achieve a success. This is the first factor. The second factor, and very important, or equally important, is education system.
Yes,
I do believe that
it's free education, isn't it?
Generally speaking, is of course we have the combination, because of generally speaking, there's the free education, but at the same time there are also the possibility to enter the private school. But the free public education is on a very high and good level. So if you have a chance to look at all these PISA ranking, that usually Poland is being ranked very high. So the education is extremely important. People in Poland are hardworking, very well educated, and I would say people in Poland, generally speaking, are not afraid to take the risk. And of course, if you are not afraid to take the risk, it's usually it also pay you off.